Next, I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I want to see this.
You should see it.
Yeah, I know. Literally, me and a guy at work were talking about it today. He, like, because I've been off for 2 weeks, I sat down and he just immediately turned around and he went, Ellie, have you seen Into the Spider-Verse yet? And I was like, no. And he was like, same. I want to see it so bad, but I have to take my son. And he was like, his son's at an age where he's like, he might like it, but his like favourite superheroes at the moment are like kids' TV show superheroes. And he's like, oh, so
I think he'll like it.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I'm
gonna love it because Spider-Gwen's in it, and that's what I want.
And she's voiced by Hailee Steinfeld, who
Yep, I know her.
One, proud member of the Guilt-Free 3 list, and two, is fantastic in it.
You're a fucking creep.
I would like to see more of her portrayal of Gwen Stacy. It was that good.
Okay. It's Gwen Stacy. She's like the best character in the Marvel universe. So.
Well, obviously, we had disagreements about when we discussed Gwen Stacy.
Don't remember. Block out whenever you disagree with me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in this, she's really good. So that's how good she is. That even for someone that wasn't a big fan.
It's impossible to do Gwen Stacy bad.
Oh,
no, it isn't.
Yeah.
You could really fuck that up if they cast you as Gwen Stacy.
Exactly.
That would
I was literally about to say, pop a blonde wig on me. Imagine me running around as Gwen Stacy. Hugh would not be a happy Ellie.
No, I wouldn't. That's true.
Traumatized, maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah, the animation is just phenomenal. For
yeah,
anyone that
I've heard it's really artistic. Like, there's a couple of scenes that are very arty and...
Yeah, it's really good. For anyone that isn't aware, so this isn't like an MCU film. It's not like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. It's none of that. It's an animated film. Sort of like... It's sort of standalone, but it also does reference previous Spider-Man films.
Okay.
There's like a little montage at the beginning where they're kind of like, oh, you're aware of me and my backstory. I'm the guy that did all these things, and like the upside down kiss in the rain and all that sort of stuff, like the iconic Spider-Man stuff. The story is there is a weird dimensional thing, and a bunch of Spider-Men are ripped from their universes and dimensions and all plonked into the same one, and they have to figure out how to get home. Meanwhile, you've got Miles Morales, who has just been bitten by a radioactive spider and is like learning his powers while this is all going on. And you have different Spider-Men at different stages of their lives as well.
Yeah, because this is, from the trailers, you've got like older Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Where he's like an adult and he's been Spider-Man for ages.
Yeah, like 20-something years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've also got Spider-Ham. We all know how I feel about that.
Yeah, how did you feel about him in this film?
Weakest part of the film, in all honesty. There was a couple of moments that I was like, oh, it sort of works, but the film wouldn't have suffered not having him in it.
Well, I'll go and see it, and I'll judge for myself. Thank you.
You have Spider-Man Noir, voiced by Nicolas Cage. So that's that's as delightful as you could expect.
Oh, that's cool.
You've also got Penny Parker.
Yep, I think I know Penny Parker.
Anime style Spider-Man from the year like 36 or something.
Yeah, is she the one with like the spider mech suit or whatever it is?
Yeah. And obviously Gwen Stacy. It's good. The story's good. For me, I was talking to Kat afterwards, and she kind of suggested this, and I was like, yeah, I agree with that. A little bit more humour. Just there was humour in it, but I could have done just a tad more.
Yeah.
But otherwise, good. Really enjoyed the soundtrack. It's a solid 4 out of 5.
Oh, cool.
I enjoyed it. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah. There's 2 films that I desperately want to see. One of them I need to see before it comes out of cinemas.
Which is?
I want to see Assassination Nation.
I've missed that one. I want to see it, but I don't think it's playing in our local.
I need to look up because I think I've probably missed it as well, and I really wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Verse.
Yeah. What about Aquaman?
I'm so indifferent to it. Everyone on the podcast knows my thoughts of the DC universe, which now no longer exists, maybe. Who the fuck knows? They're still doing films for it. It's all a bit of a shit show.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Even if people... Because I loved what... Someone pointed out to me, they were like... Because I was like, oh, I hate all the DC films. And they were like, Wonder Woman. And I was like, yeah, all right. I loved Wonder Woman. That's a good film.
Yeah.
And I don't mind Suicide Squad. I'm, like, in a minority in that I quite enjoy Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But... I don't know. I'm just so unexcited about DC at the moment.
I think this is kind of the problem, because I think we were discussing this, and I remember before Justice League, we were having a discussion where it was like, you didn't like Man of Steel and you didn't like Batman vs Superman, but you did like Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman. So I was like, well, that's a 50% batting average. So it's obviously not great, But
it's not their headliners, and they're the ones they were pushing them for Justice League and stuff.
Yeah.
So admittedly, Aquaman, you can make that same argument, but I didn't like fall in love with Aquaman in Justice League. Like, I wasn't like, holy shit, I need this character. In fact, I believe it might have even been on the podcast us talking about Aquaman being announced and just being like, why the fuck would you do Aquaman?
Yeah.
They've got the Flash. And they picked Aquaman.
I know. I think they are working on a Flash film.
But it's why? Do that one first, because they've already gained so much fucking negativity around their franchise.
Honestly, so everyone knows I was a big fan of Batman v Superman. I was less of a fan of Wonder Woman, and I hated Justice League. So I've heard good things about Aquaman, and I like Jason Momoa, which is pretty much the only reason why I want to go see it.
He's great.
Yeah, I just want to see what they do with it. It could go really well. It could go really... It's sort of like Venom for me, where it's real 50-50. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I want to go in for the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'll enjoy it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows? Have you been to cinema or read any books or
Not done
TV
cinema
shows?
or books, but I finished Spyro 2
Okay.
on the PS4. Fucking good. Spyro games are great. They're just good time killers.
100%.
You can just sit down and 100% of what I wanted to do is done.
Well, that's not 100% though, is it?
No, but you don't need 100%, because it turns out even when you get 100% on all these things, Liam, the rarest achievement you've got is still owned by like 900 people, so hardly worth it.
I wonder how many users there are though, because if it's like millions, that's pretty...
So listeners, that was me referencing that, I don't know if you know, but PlayStation just did this like 5 years of PlayStation, create your video of your 5 years, and it did all this like, you know, the top games you've played, as in like how long you spent on games, and it gave you the top 5. It also did the number of trophies you've got and the rarest trophy you've got, as in how many other players have got the same trophy.
Yeah.
Liam's was from some obscure game.
It's one that Dan recommended.
Oh, yeah, I do sort of vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Mine is from Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yeah, which I also have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that it's the rarest achievement I have, and I don't know why. And I don't even know which one it is. It's like a weird one. It's not even like a do some hard stuff. It's just like a bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's because...
Touch hands.
If you think VR is already limiting your amount of people, and then Star Trek VR, especially those ones where it's like it requires a group of 4 people, that's probably why it's as rare as it is.
That's true. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I've been playing Spyro 2. I've started Spyro 3 as well. Hopefully get that finished soon. They're not particularly long games.
No. I think the first Spyro took me like 3 days of just playing in the evenings.
I think the second one's longer, especially if you're 100%ing it. It'll probably be longer, because I think there's more levels in it. And then Spyro 3, you get skateboarding, so that's fucking exciting. But yeah, Spyro 2 is like, I think, better than the first one, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. What did you give the first one?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think I probably gave it a 4.
I mean,
so I'm going to give
Spyro
this
2 could still be a 4, but just a higher 4.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 4,
Yeah.
but I think it's very... the first one's got the nostalgia for me. That's the one I played the most as a kid. So going and playing old levels and being like, I remember all of this, was really fun. But Spyro 2, they improve on some stuff and add some mechanics, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. They clearly this was the game where they were like, oh, Spyro is a thing now. We should make a...
Yeah, I need to... The thing, I got really into my PlayStation when I was playing Spyro, and I had like a load of VR games that I was into. Then
Tetris.
Red Dead came out, and I've just stopped playing because I just can't get into Red Dead. And I know what I need to do, which is stop playing Red Dead and go back to all the games that I was enjoying and spending a lot of time with. But I just haven't yet. I'm not quite ready to give up on Red Dead yet. I want to see what
Liam's also got to watch, what is it, 90-something films to get his number down. So he's, having to stop the PlayStation a bit.
It's okay.